There it is. We're hitting play. I don't have a commentator, co-caster right now. Oh, and there he is. He's back. I might have peaked the mic there. I was so excited. Yeah, the APM on her profile on AOE2 Insights was extremely high. Now, we'll see if that's like a fluke or something, or if I just looked at a weird game. I don't know. But that's the player card. So, game one, we have here. I'm going to tab out really fast so we can look at the bans. We have Black Forest. In Age 2, players can ban 2 maps. So Cychreus banned Hideout and Arena. Clearly trying to go for a little bit of a faster game, not going for those like boomy wall maps. And we landed on Black Forest from TheAlchemist. Civs banned were Mongols, Huns, and Aztecs for Cychreus, and Goths, Cumans, and Hindustanis, aka formerly known as the Indians before they were reworked a couple months ago. And that's the situation with the pregame, metagame information there. Now, in-game we have ourselves the Alchemist on Chinese in the color purple, and Cychreus as the Britons. No, we got more Britons games in the color teal. Purple and teal. I'm a huge fan of this. If you're colorblind in the chat, let me know. Like if this causes any problems for you. But I really like this color combo. Like I said, it's on Black Forest, and that is going to have almost every time just one lane between the two players in a 1v1. So scouting so far. Not too much for either player. The Alchemist, this sort of looks like an auto scout to me. It might be just a shift click around the map. I'm not sure, but she's the first one to find. Either way, the choke point. Welcome back to the caster booth, Wolf of the North, Cameron. It's good to hear your voice. Okay, we have Wiggle the Wise. Sorry, Red Alert. We have Wiggle the Wise in the chat, and he is confirming now. This account is confirming. No auto scout. So that is just some pro scouting. And we have a sheep moving forward on the scouting duties as well. Going to be picked off, unfortunately. Maybe not. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Let me just break up this flow real quick so that I can share with you on Discord and you can watch without any lag. I think that'll work. Let me know. Let's take a look at these builders. We have 4 on wood for Cychreus. We have 5 on sheep and food. We're getting another lumber camp. Kind of is confusing me. I don't know. Maybe there's a play there. And then that's going to be it for that. No gold on this side yet.
For gold. Looks like Cychreus is sending a unit over to that gold mine, but he doesn't have a mining camp set up. Gamers, I just noticed it looked like he was heading over there. I wasn't sure.
Gamers, I had the desktop audio muted, so got to apologize there. The more we do, the less mistakes we'll make.
Alvarez is going for boar.
We've lost the boar. The
no!
Boar.
Oh no!
Okay, we don't lose 2. We take it out with 4 bills.
Bad.
You want to get as many on there as you can, so I would say just forget the berries until the boars are all taken at this point. These Wisco boys are out of hand. You heard it here first. And we have a boar on the other side. Okay. Alright. Okay, I gotta shake it up a little bit. Let's take a look. This 2 lumber camp for Cychreus is just throwing me. My mind is wandering. Villager count looking actually significantly in favor of teal. Probably due to that one villager lost to that boar.
That was really unfortunate.
I think so. We have 2 deaths for. Wait a minute. Hang on. 2 eco deaths for teal. I think we've missed a few. Yeah, there's a corpse right there.
Oh, so he messed up the boar.
Yeah, but still managing to maintain that eco. The town center production, I think, is really what's giving him the edge there. Then.
Something I am. Oh, okay, interesting. Going for the wall house.
Yeah, this is a strong play on Black Forest. I like to see this.
So getting that pop cap up while also creating a choke point. Cychreus is gonna see this though, so no surprises.
Guy's just gonna run straight past there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Triple boar over here, by the way.
Yeah, and Cychreus does have the opportunity to, maybe if he wants to, it's probably not beneficial. If there was more fishing opportunities, then he maybe could have a few fishing vessels, but I doubt it to be beneficial for him.
Yeah. Yeah, the water is definitely on the side of teal if he can find his way around this whole like curvy map to get to it.
I think if he gets started fast, if he gets started fast enough with his food, he wouldn't have to worry about it. Although he will have to expand out if he wants to get some of those other resources. There's some gold over there, some more wood, so there's opportunities for him.
Yeah, I mean, water on Black Forest is interesting. Like,
yeah,
the shorefish themselves are not really worth going into unless you're like nearby with like a mill or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like some civs, you can just build fish traps on there and use that as a way to gain food. It's not often done. I'll just say that much.
Cychreus in the chat did say that he lost 2 villagers to boars. This one game.
Well, we missed it while we were like botching the intro to the game. So
very honorable of you to mention that. Not it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yep.
Million things people try to micro, and it's easy to get caught up.
We're gonna get a full palisade wall from Pink here. I like this. Pink playing as the Chinese, definitely a later, more of a boom civ, arguably. Come in here. So the unique units here are obviously the longbow for the Britons. We've seen plenty of Britons so far.
They are pretty popular civilization, that's for sure.
The Chuko Nu for the Chinese, similar to Age 4 actually, where they're called Zuji Nu. They fire multiple projectiles, and they're fairly short range, but they are like kind of a machine gun archer, especially dangerous in large groups. So,
really liking the Alchemist going right. Looks like Alchemist has some really good placement for the farms.
This wall, I think, is just a lack of scouting. Like, they think maybe there's another way through. They just want to be safe.
It could. I mean, if we go back to turn off Fog of War, it doesn't look like it would be necessary. Maybe in the long run, if the game gets drawn out.
Yeah, like you could mangonel your way through here.
Yeah, but again, that's probably not going to be the immediate. I forget. As far as I know, it could not be the immediate play, but it probably won't be. Yeah.
Also, another correction from last week. I said that they needed siege onager in order to chop wood. That's actually not true. I was watching a couple of Black Forest games. In the definitive edition, you can cut down wood with regular onager, which is one step up from the mangonel. And also trebuchets you can chop wood with. You can flatten wood with. It's a little bit less efficient though. Okay, so now what we have here
got a few archers out.
Is an archer rush with nowhere to go. This game has just been delayed by at least 10 minutes, I think, with this wall.
That's a pretty good move, because then that gives Alchemist time to respond if they know the archers are coming. Yep, they're getting a. Is that a barracks or a archery range getting set up right there.
Yeah, that's a barracks, which is an interesting move. I think it's just because you have to build the barracks before you can do any other military buildings. That's my guess. Like, I don't expect to see any barracks units coming out.
Yeah, but
I
again,
could be wrong. You know.
Okay, so they're gonna know that the archers are coming. As long as they're paying attention, they're gonna know. Yep, they're gonna know.
You just found out about the wall.
Yeah, that wall is gonna give them time to react, time to build up some units. Hopefully, as long as they react to it fast enough. That'll give them time to react. I think those walls won't go down. Oh, I don't know how tough palisade walls are. I don't think I've ever utilized them that much, but
they're definitely a good move. Also, Teal is just shooting at the house instead of the palisade wall, so it's going to buy a little more time even than that.
Yeah, so Alchemist bought himself some time.
Pink is going to need some units or some response to this. A tower up here would be strong enough to deny until they get siege, probably. Or, archers. Chinese pretty strong archer civ.
Yeah.
We do have right now spearmen, which is definitely less than ideal against archers. We've seen that play even tonight already. Looks like they might be planning on doing another palisade wall layer there, actually. I'm not sure.
The only downside to the housing walls is that as soon as those go down, that's a pop cap that goes down. They're going to lose at least 5, so they're going to have to start making houses elsewhere.
Yeah, that is true, but I think it's still worth doing.
Yeah,
stone walls now.
Going for a stone wall, it's going to be a bit tougher, harder to get through. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I would like to see more units and more than just militia for...
Yeah, I was going to say the Alchemist needs to upgrade to man-at-arms to really be effective here.
Yeah. Back at home for Teal. We've got another mill coming down. Just a huge boom of farms. This is definitely how you want to play Black Forest.
Yeah, I'm liking the economy that they got set up there. It's looking good, really nice. Some interesting farm placement, but again, I think overall they've got with the mill and everything. I think they've got a good economy going. Yeah, they're swimming in food. They've got some good food going right now.
Well, Arduous, you can tell Sarah Grimes that once I get my shout casting down, once I'm ready and practiced and experienced with that, it's going to be much more exciting. Right now, we're just working our way up, and it's already what time is it right now? 8:52.
It is 8:52.
Okay, we have just layers of defense here from Pink. Now,
more houses,
not the most exciting play for us to watch, maybe, but it is
playing the long game. I do
definitely
think
the Chinese move for sure.
I think some towers would have been effective along that stone wall. I think that would have been a better play than houses.
Yeah, ultimately,
that would have given some more vision. That would have given some defense.
These Britons are really just they're just building up their archers. Just a lot of these guys coming out now. Both players clicking Castle Age at almost the same time.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
The Man-at-Arms upgrade for Teal. I wonder if they're going to start mixing in Man-at-Arms. English do have a pretty strong infantry line, so that's definitely possible.
I'm going to say Alchemist is really behind on the woods, so...
Yeah, definitely looking like...
because of that, they don't have...
in a lot of aspects here.
I was going to say, they really need to start getting... If they're wanting to make militia and man-at-arms, they're going to need a lot more food, and they're going to need a lot more wood for that, so they definitely feel behind. I like the setup, but they're really starting to fall behind.
Yeah, I mean, it is, it happens. We have now a lot of skirmishers coming out for Pink. That is definitely a good move here. I like to see that. Maybe a few too many militia early on, but, the gut reaction to seeing military being produced is just do whatever you can as fast as you can. But the skirmishers, I just want to see more skirms. More skirms. Get those Castle Age Chico New out if you can get a castle up in time.
Yeah.
And, more villas.
How many stone does it take for the castle?
It's like 850, unless you have any civ bonuses for that. Pink with kind of a wall here of how kind of a house wall, maybe protecting this wood. I'm not I'm not too sure if that was intentional or if it's
What
just
does
how it,
Cychreus have going
came
up
down.
along that tree line on the right side? Are those more archery ranges or?
Yeah, that's
barracks?
going to be 2
Yeah.
siege workshops, which is definitely what he needs here.
Yep. So they are really, they're really swimming right now. They're just pushing ahead.
Really, it's only
I think.
550 stone for a castle.
Oh, really?
Incredible.
Huh.
I thought it was 800.
That's what I thought
guess
too.
that's age 4
Anyway,
talking.
yeah. This, I mean, I think, like, there's nothing wrong with the stalling tactic. The problem is Alchemist isn't taking advantage of it. They're just falling behind in regards to. I mean, unless from what I'm seeing here, they don't have anything to answer. They're just.
I mean, yeah, you kind of do see just treading water right now.
Okay.
You definitely want another town center. In fact, there it is, as I say it. And you need a military response to this. Now, crossbows. Teal adding some pikemen. I'm not sure why. If he is afraid that there might be some knights coming out, because that's like kind of an obvious, or some like, scout cav or something. It's kind of an obvious counter to the crossbows in a lot of ways. But I guess we'll see if they commit to that or not. 2 siege workshops now. And 1 ram in the queue. Here it comes. Here comes the ram.
So we're gonna see it. The walls are gonna come down, and so he's just moving in now. He's just working on those palisade walls.
We have confirmation from the experienced gamers in chat. It's 650 stone for a castle.
Yeah. Except for the Franks. The Franks, I think, do get.
They have a discount, yeah. Another barracks for Teal. The score, my mic is like covering the score, so it's hard. I don't really look at it, but that is 1,000 points. Pretty significant. We always say, score difference is situational. It takes into account a lot of irrelevant factors of the game, like scouting and text that may not be useful. But once it gets to that big, like full 1,000 difference, it is a little bit of an indication of where the game is headed. So we have another battering ram, and these skirmishers are going to try to, pressure that. It's going to push it back for now, I guess. I'm not sure, why, but that's fine. And a watchtower coming out for pink. I think the battering rams could just push all the way in here. I'm not sure. Maybe Cychreus doesn't see how far back this goes. But okay, the score difference it's narrowing a little bit here as well. Pink really just struggling for food right now. I think the 2 TC villager production is kind of making it a little bit hard to keep up with those farms. They should be able to work out that eco imbalance pretty soon here with everybody going to wood chopping and a lot of stone miners. I think we're going to see a castle drop anywhere nearby to this location that it will fit as soon as possible. We are getting a few more skirms, a few more. The numbers for Cychreus also are all going into siege now.
Yeah, so he's gonna start tearing all those down, and
yeah, skirm to crossbowman heads up fight. This might be comparable and might be winnable for pink, but the mangonels are just gonna completely change the game here. You can't fight mangonels with skirmishers. There's the castle, and it fits in right there beautifully. It's a beautiful castle. Hey, we're on TVs across the nation right now. We're on 4K 98-inch TVs in the living room. We have people's children listening to us, Cameron. How does that make you feel?
I don't know. So I guess it means I have to watch my language.
Unless they're in bed, it might be a little late. Okay, we have a third TC now for Teal, and about a 10-12 villager difference. As far as idle TC time, it's not looking great for pink in the comparison there either. Yeah,
they're starting to fall behind.
We got worker efficiency for the last minute, 74%, 68%. Some of these things can mean stuff if you're a statistician. I don't know. I'm not going to dwell on it too much.
I mean, they're getting more economy going, which I think is great. The problem is there's just such a there's a castle. Okay, that's gonna help out. I think that's definitely gonna help out.
Yeah,
but
that's
again, that's only going to do so much.
Probably enough to deny with these walls and houses in the way to deny these 3 rams because they're not.
Oh,
and
he has range, and they got range over that wood line. That's amazing. Wow. Oh wait, is there a gap there? No, they just have range over.
I think there's like a 1 tile gap between here and the archery range.
Yeah, that's
the wall definitely goes all the way. Yeah, Cychreus is struggling to figure out like the best way to deal with this. I think he might just be like, you know, chilling, waiting for Imperial to get those trebs out at this point.
Yeah,
once you see the castle go up, you're like, well, should I really just push this with rams or should I just like wait? But I guess at the same time, he doesn't really know what's going on behind here. Sorry, I just like knocked my mouse. So like, there could be anything back here. He doesn't see the score.
Oh, I definitely. Yeah, that lack of not having vision over there is definitely a big deal because again, he could be going in blind for all we know. That there could be a lot of units waiting for him. Again, from our perspective, there isn't. We know for a fact there's not a lot. There isn't a lot, but again, that's.
Yeah, I think the reason for that is just a lack of eco balance here. I guess with 2,500 food or wood now. It's probably a little bit much to like micro building that many farms.
I didn't even notice the wood count that Alchemist has. Holy smokes.
Yeah, but like you could totally afford to balance that out and get enough food to produce more units, but
yeah, I definitely think again, we were talking about the whole market thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It seems dull in single player, but again, if you're getting to the late game, you have a lot of resources. Selling some of that to get some gold to buy other units can really help out.
Yeah, I mean honestly. This game pretty much just gets better for the Chinese, Civ versus Civ, the later it goes.
Yeah.
Just for with their bonuses versus each other. Maybe the Britons do a little bit better in the trash, but on this other hand, Chinese very good range as well. So, you know,
it looks like Cychreus is going up. Oh, both of them are heading to Imperial Age now. That's a pretty big deal.
Okay, yeah, it's been about a minute and a half that we just weren't looking up there. Sorry about that, chat. But yes, both of them are heading to Imperial. Cychreus going to hit it a little bit early. We'll see if they decide to use that advantage to get any early technologies. Also, doubling down on the Rams. I think Britons have access to... I mean, it's not in my notes that it's missing, so they should have Siege Ram upgrade if they need it. Yeah, oh, there it goes. I shouldn't even have bothered checking. Capped Ram coming in.
All right, that's going to do a lot more damage. It's going to really help him with that siege.
I mean, ultimately, you just hit critical mass with the Rams, right?
Yeah, they're going.
And you have Treb
and then you probably have Trebs coming out as well. The Treb's going to really.
I like this army. Look at this. This is kind of just a mix of everything.
Yeah, and he has what are those units called again? The explode.
Yeah, we got some petards here. They, you know, petards.
That'll be interesting.
It takes. Here's a fun tidbit that I learned this week. It takes 2 petards to knock down 1 stone wall. 3 for fortified stone walls. If you can micro them while they're getting shot at like this, it's very hard to do. You end up just throwing them away like to the castle.
This is gonna happen. He's committing to it.
He's trying to go for it, but it's so hard to click. Like, look at all this stuff in the way.
Oh, there's so much there. Oh no! Oh, he got a wall. He got a wall.
Oh, did he hit that wall?
Oh no, he lost 2.
I'm confused a little bit about why these.
Okay. Alchemist has got their own mangonels that they're attacking. They got a good angle.
Okay, yeah, mangoes could just kill all of these siege rams. Actually, this is a huge move.
Yeah, this is got 2 of. Wow, that's a big. Got two of those siege rams. Got a third one. They have a really good angle on that corner there.
So I think this interaction right here just speaks to like the experience that the Alchemist has on the ladder, like just in multiplayer games. Going mangonel, like she built this siege workshop like quite a while ago and had those mangonels ready. She knew that the Rams were going to come out and that this was going to be an effective.
Well, there are the Trebs. The Trebs are going to be a problem now, so there has to be an answer to that.
Yes, without any answer here, this castle and the walls will go down.
They have to get their own treb up. They have to respond as soon as possible.
So now, let's take stock here. We're 42 minutes in the game. Each player has... Okay, so for Teal it's 140 pop, and for the Alchemist it's 113. It's easy for me to say right now, I wish Teal had a bigger army. But I guess the siege costs a lot.
Yeah, the siege is, I think, doing... That's true. I mean, it's doing them really good right now, just because there's not an answer to those trebs. Those trebs are just free firing on the castle right now. And I think Alchemist is getting another castle up as soon as possible.
Yep, there it is up here in the corner. This looks more like a production castle for Chukonu. There's the elite upgrade without even having any out, actually. That's pretty impressive. There are 13 out. I'm just blind.
Okay, so Alchemist has their own trebuchet up right now. They're trying to get those other ones down.
Stalling for as long as possible, but I don't know how possible this wall is going to be.
He's switching over. Oh, no, he's switching back over to the walls now.
These rams are just completely counted out. This is amazing.
They are just... Oh my goodness, those mangonels.
And we got a double mangonel shot. That's incredible.
Take it out. Dude,
in one hit. That's what you just got to be here for. And 2 trebs. That's 1 treb down there. Unlucky hits for Pink there, but Teal not using all the trebs and is going to get this wall up, this rear emergency wall. Just needs enough trebs to be able to win the treb war here.
Oh my goodness, those mangonels are going to work on those troops that are moving in. Oh, that's
no.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, the mangonels go down. Okay, so Cychreus is free firing on those buildings. He's got plenty of archers. Yeah, Alchemist does not have an answer with no mangonels in range. Nothing. So,
range is 8 on the mangonel, and on
units on the inside of those like
on these arbalists, range is 9. So you can outrange these if you micro it right, and they will kill the mangonel eventually.
There's another mangonel that's moving in. I think it's a little too close. It's going to take
down really fast. Looks like it's going to get meleeed out.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, there's a hole in that wall there. It is guarded by a castle, so you're going to take a lot of hits walking through.
Yeah. Cychreus is sending looks like he's sending in most of his units to go through.
We have more rams. Okay, he wants to end this now.
Yeah, he's moving in now.
This is an end army.
He's committing everything. He's going in right now. He's going in hard.
But not with everything all at once. I think due to the 1 tile gap here and just having to run this whole gauntlet of walls, the Chukonu are able to pick off a lot of units as they trickle in.
Yeah, if he had some guard towers along the outside of that wall, that could be a really tough gauntlet to run. However, I think, oh no, that other side has gone down.
See that hit? Oh, the mangonels here is so much value. How many did that kill?
Gosh.
That killed 10 units. Oh my! This is what I love it. Oh man!
He's got another treb. He's got another treb out. No, that treb is way too close. No. Oh no, he's gonna lose it.
Oh no, it's okay. There's no melee here except for the rams, which I guess could kill it.
Oh
they killed it.
It was right in the middle. Oh, that sucks.
There are only 2 trebs for Cychreus. We just need to see a front line from Pink, and they can still hold this game. The mangonels are good, but they can't hold the front line by themselves.
Yeah, no, I think it's over.
Wow,
I think that's it. No other
that's
response.
Amazing. 89 to 77 pop right now on the villas.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Sarah. Here's your TV view.
Yeah, those are just.
This is okay. We got 8 siege rams.
Wow,
the capped ram upgrade definitely was a good move here. Oh, Cychreus loading a lot of stone as well, but at this point, oh my, he's just constantly producing rams, and it's gonna work. That's there's nothing that you can do against this.
Castle's down. I think that's it.
How many rams is this? Oh my gosh!
15? Oh my! It's a tank. Holy crap! It's just tanking everything. Yeah. On the inside already.
Now Pink has no option but to garrison villagers. And there's actually not enough garrison space, so they're just standing idle, and just that is going to snowball into just an eco win, if nothing else.
Any other units, I think, as far as I'm not seeing anything else. Oh,
yeah, what a hold though from Pink there. That was amazing with those mangoes.
The mangonels placement was huge. That just bought them so much. Unfortunately, it's the end. Oh, there they go. Town center down.
First town center.
Those rams are just going to town. Everything's falling apart. Wait. It looks like Alchemist is going for another castle in the corner.
They want to hold
trying
this.
To get...
Yeah.
They're not giving up. I'm liking the dedication here. This is good. I like
the
this.
tenacity here. Yeah. We got a corner castle. We might even get a corner TC over here, if our chatter is correct.
TC maybe.
But Cychreus, just untouched in their base the whole game, is able to just continuously pump out. I'm interested and a little bit curious about the pikeman choice. Also unupgraded, by the way. Like, why pikeman in this situation? You're going up against all ranged units, basically, in mangonels. But, hey, it's working.
No.
One of the best things you can do at this level, at least, is just to pick a unit, pick a playstyle, and commit to it, too. So,
and
you say, I'm going pikeman, I'm upgrading pikeman, this is what I'm doing, then do it. And maybe it'll work out.
It's been working out for him really well. I mean, he's just slaughtering everything.
Could see some more upgrades from the blacksmith here, too. But, hey, I'm nitpicking.
No. I mean, he's got a million things going on right now. The blacksmith upgrade is.
We've got a stone wall here. Hey, does she see the gap? I think so, but not completely there. Okay, a double stone wall defense, but I think you might be able to just walk past it.
A few more mangonels up. They can do well. The problem comes down to the trebuchets. The initial assault they can hold on to, but as soon as those trebs come in, it's gonna be so hard to deal with.
Yeah, you just have to like outproduce the trebs or get on top of them with some other units, but there's just no way to do that, especially in a big funnel like this. Okay, there's I think an attempt at a third tier of walls in front of the others there. Okay, might get that up actually. Now let me just go out to stadium view. 15 siege rams.
This is getting intense.
Cap rams.
Going down another.
Yeah, slightly chewy. This is a game for the ages right here. Okay, we have some huge mango shots. We have a corner with a hole in it too. This is a perfect AOE2.
That corner
this is quintessential AOE2.
That corner is found. It's going to be just lights out.
I mean, I think Teal is just going to right-click past it and not even realize when they path around. Unfortunate, though, with all of the resources poured into this quad layer.
He's found it. He's going right through. Yep, that's...
Yeah.
Oh, those villagers are stuck out there.
Yeah, this has been a heads-up game. On Black Forest, no less. Very exciting. Okay, now we have the switch to...
Exciting game. I know there was that other one you were other AOE2 game earlier you got, but this one has been just outstanding.
Yeah, I think it was 4.2, something like one of those on Mega Random is crazy. Keep an eye out for that one coming on YouTube this week. Okay, I didn't see this before, but Pink's entire eco has gone into producing more mangonels. Now, honestly, this could work. The champions are going to be a problem. And just all the melee units, because mangoes do have a minimum fire distance.
They're gonna have to micro this so well. But,
and in H2, unlike H4, by the way, H4 does not have this friendly fire for siege, so you can just kill your own mangoes and your own units, as we see a couple of villagers going down right there.
Oh man! Second that siege workshop goes down, it's gonna be lights out. I think that's it.
Yeah, there's one more production building here. You have to kill every production building and every villager, I believe, in order to force the game to be over. So he's going to have to pivot back down here to end the game.
Alchemist is going to want to just make them work for this.
Yeah, I love this. This is very exciting. Okay, she calls it. All right. 30 chicken.
Solid game. Holy smokes.
Okay, I think the Chukanu there, unfortunately, you're just not able to get in range of the Breton archer because they have that bonus range. Chukanu are very good close-up, but otherwise they are a little bit lackluster in that matchup. All right, let's look at these stats.
Solid game, holy smokes.
Yeah, that was a very exciting game. Really, I think Slightly Chewy is onto something here. If you just use up your opponent's stamina and stall for hours on end, force
That
the
was
GG out of them.
yeah, that was I definitely think if Alchemist had some more unit diversity and some faster answers to those trebuchets, I definitely think they could have held on and they could have been able to push back. That was a
Yeah,
really well
I'm
everything went really well for
thinking
them.
just a solid amount of melee infantry there would have been very strong to
Yeah.
hold. They didn't really
Mhm.
have an answer to that. Or even Scout Cav or Knights, even. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
if
They
you
could have
micro them around the spears. But
Yeah, they
yeah,
definitely could have. They could have sent. There was that choke point. As soon as those walls came down, they could have had their units there to respond to the battering rams and whatever units were sent through.
Cychreus researching coinage at the market in order to increase the trade efficiency there. I love that. Age 4 really just took off. It was very even from age 3 to age 4 there.
I will be
But
back in a few minutes. T-Bird, I
okay.
gotta take care of. I'll be back, but you can go ahead and start the next game. No worries.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'll be back to help you with that.
And there's that APM, which, take it or leave it. It is what it is. I don't think it means too much, but I like to keep an eye on that.